Good morning, everybody. I am Bart Winkler. This is the Bart Winkler Show. It is good to be with you on this, on YouTube on a Monday night and on the podcast on a Tuesday morning. And I thank you for listening to me as you're watching some of the early morning World Cup stuff. USA tying in the World Cup to Wales. The more that I think about this one, the more disappointed I am about it. And so we'll talk about that a little bit later. This podcast will be the live after the Bucks beat the Blazers. Nice win there. Also following the Niners and the Cardinals. If we're still trying to pretend like the Packers have a chance at the playoffs, we want the Niners to lose. But I don't think that's going to happen. Niners are up 2 touchdowns as we start this thing. And then and so we'll talk Bucks, and then we'll get into the World Cup stuff, which is already recorded. I'm just tacking it on at the end. So now that I've over-explained that, let's talk a little Bucks basketball here today on YouTube. Again, you can subscribe to the YouTube, and I hope you do, at Bart Winkler Show. A lot of guys checking in today. Wisco Cheese says, hello, Bart. Ben says, hello, Bart. Pat says, hello, Bart. Zach says, hello, Bart. Matthew says, you look healthy, Bart. Yeah, I don't kind of look healthy with the get up I got right now, but that's okay. I'm feeling good. Actually, I'm not. I'm feeling, this is too personal, but I've been bloated for like 72 hours. I might go see a doctor or just not eat. But again, it's Thanksgiving. Got somebody joining the stream. Alex, I don't know if you're there and you want to talk or what. Alex, you there? Alex has done this before. If you don't want to talk, just catch it on YouTube. I need, there he goes. So I do have a StreamYard link when I do these. That's for people to come in and engage. And then if you want to comment or just watch, you can do that via YouTube. All right. Now I've way over complicated things. Bucks win tonight, 119-111. Nice win. No Damian Lillard, of course, for the Trailblazers. What if I came on here and was like, no Damian Lillard, no CJ McCollum. Bucks got a good one there. When you're without McCollum and what if I was that dumb? But no Lillard. So again, the Blazers are a decent team, and I say again, even though I haven't said that once. Man, I'm really critical of myself today, a little too much. Blazers are 10-7 now after the loss, and the Bucks improved to 12-4. And the season has just been steadily going along in a really good way. I think that the thoughts that we had at the beginning of the season are right now coming true. This Bucks team is going to win a lot of games, and they're just going to try to figure out what works best, what doesn't. They may lose some, you'll get mad for a night, but ultimately they'll win most of the games that they play. They have lost 3-4. They're really only 3-4 in their last 7, if you want to get super picky on it. But right now, what's been the biggest story of the season for the Bucks? The biggest story of the season for the Bucks has been the ladder that happened the other night. And there was a lot of criticism on Giannis, and it did die down pretty quickly. So the criticism was at sky high on Friday. Friday night, I mean, people were waiting for a long time to say the phrase fake humble. People still think, and I saw this phrase a lot, because he never had an Oreo, he's fake humble. I saw like 40, I'm not even kidding. I saw like 40 different people tweet that. As if there's some, like for one night, the Russian bot farms were typing the phrase fake, humble, didn't try Oreos. And then you hear more of the story, and that's kind of faded away, but there will be ladders. You know what? As the idea popped in my head, and maybe you're following, maybe you know where I'm about to go. Putting up chairs on Wisconsin Avenue was yesterday's news. We are putting up ladders. We are putting up ladders. I'm going to go to my old spot on Wisconsin Ave, get a nice Werner, stack that thing up there. That's what we're doing. We were putting up ladders. And then with ladders, you can see over the other people. That's a great idea. Thank you. I'm going to put up ladders for the parade. I like that. Let's see. Matthew says, Matt says, where's that ring light? Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught this. Someone sent me a ring light and I still don't know who. So if it was you, thank you. But I haven't set it up yet. I need to know who set it up before I start using that. Paul knows a ladder sales rep, wholesale sales rep. Yeah. We're doing it. Probably not like right now. I mean, the ladders, if I put them out there, and the city, good point, Jake. The money is tight with the city that they're definitely going to keep those because they took my chairs. You remember they took my chairs. So they will also probably take my ladders. If I start putting ladders out there, oh my God, the city's going to be hawking me. There's some idiots putting ladders out, just giving us ladders. What is he doing? What a loser. Maybe we'll wait. Because I don't know. By the time we get to the playoffs, is the ladder thing still going to be a thing? I don't think it's like a controversial thing anymore. The tweet I put up about it is still getting like trolled on. I put up a tweet Friday that, Giannis shouldn't be the villain and whatever. And, like I said, NBA Twitter accounts make standing Alex Caruso their whole personality. So there's a lot of that out there. But I don't know. Maybe it gets forgotten. Maybe it doesn't. But I think that this is a memeable thing, is what I'm saying. This is a memeable thing for the Bucks throughout the season. Bally Sports, I don't know if they did this on purpose. I hope they did. I'd like to give them the first compliment they've ever gotten because their app sucks. But they said Giannis climbing the ladder for one of his many dunks. So I hope that was on purpose. Bally Sports, by the way, I don't know if you guys caught any of this. But what they did tonight, and there's a StreamYard link on YouTube if you want to pop in. It's also on my Twitter. What they did tonight was in the second half, they did an alternate broadcast with Steve Novak and Joe Ingles. Did anyone see that? They did an alternate broadcast with Steve Novak and Joe Ingles. And I thought it was interesting. And it was an interesting concept, but then they just like talked about Ingles' family the whole time as the game was going on. And then it got to within like 6 points again. And I'm like, can somebody show me, like, can we, like, the closer the game got, the bigger the Novak Ingles screen got and the smaller the game screen got. It was really weird. I'm going to go to this longtime fanboy, Grant Bills. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Bart.
Wisco Sports Show.
Yes.
I shouted you out again yesterday.
I heard that is appreciated. Not necessary, but I appreciate it. I shout out a lot of your tweets. I just shout out so many tweets because that's how you steal people's comments and jokes. And
yeah, I'm all about stealing content if you give credit. Right? So if you're going to steal content, at least give the credit. That I think is a good strategy. I think Grant might have froze. Jake, are you there?
I'm here, buddy.
Well, then that means Grant froze.
Sorry, Grant.
Look at him.
He's a good-looking man, though. That's a nice mustache.
Yeah, I see you, Grant, you stupid idiot.
Did my Wi-Fi cut out?
I don't know. We got Hot Take Jake joining the program. What's up, Jake?
Oh, sorry, I forgot that I'm on a podcast right now. I forgot that I'm not just being seen by everybody, so I forgot to talk.
Yeah, Jake put up deuces, and I was like, that helps no one.
Oh, it's my first day. I'm new. So that was fun. I kind of enjoyed that game. Other than like, man, Giannis, figure out those free throws, bud.
Well, let's just wait because this is how far we've come with the Bucks. They beat a team. It's a Monday night's November, and you're just like, yeah, I mean that was fun. I mean, how much of the second half did you guys really like tune in and lock in and watch? It was on.
I'm a Bucks fan, Bart. I'm
a Bucks fan too.
I live and die with this team, though. Like they're my number
one. I
one.
was checking emails.
Oh,
dude, I got a lot of emails.
Who's emailing you?
This one's from Mark. He says, Hey guys, love the show. Is Wisco Grant serious with that mustache? As a matter of fact, he is.
I think
Well,
it
thank
looks
you,
good
Mark.
on him, man. I think he looks strapping.
Yeah, I think it does too. No, I get a lot of emails for my work schedule.
Oh, are you on CompuServe?
No, I'm working for Milwaukee Pro Soccer. I'm a brand ambassador.
You know, I got to admit, I was listening to the show and I was ready to fast forward through the soccer portion. And you said that they're like trying to find a new team name.
Yeah.
I really started to enjoy the Washington football team.
Yeah, that's what I think. We're giving out all this Milwaukee Pro Soccer gear.
Yeah,
That's going to end up being the name.
I don't know if I like pro soccer. I just like maybe the Milwaukee Soccer Club or Milwaukee Soccer Team or something along those lines. It's different.
Let me see some of my mentions. And again, you guys know how toxic those mentions are. Let's see. Field Ferry FC was a good one. That's the only one. That's the only joke I had.
No
You're
comment.
anti-Milwaukee FC? Is that what I heard? You don't like that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like really. I just it's too bland. I mean, it's just too generic.
Yeah, I think Washington football team worked because it's in the NFL. There's nothing like that.
The name that stuck out for me when I saw some of the submissions was Goodland FC.
That's kind of nice.
I like that one.
As long as
you know it's Milwaukee. You might not if you like live in Albuquerque or something, but
I just wanted to say, for one time, can we not have something like beer or alcoholism related? Like, can we just make something else our identity?
No.
Fair enough.
So give me like what's a takeaway from the game tonight? You said Giannis's free throws. Well, he would have practiced more the other night, but longtime Philly native. I love that you said that, Grant. Longtime Philly native Montreal Herald didn't let him.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought up Philly because I got a take on that. But first thing, if you want another take, is why
Giannis 5 for 12, by the way, free throws.
I was just wondering out loud, like, why do people want to trade Grayson Allen, who's like very good, for a player who is very ungood in Jay Crowder? Like,
I don't know. I'm getting tired of it though. I thought we were putting that to bed 2 weeks ago, and then some random ass Twitter blue Elon supporter bought a check mark and was like, "Can I tell you?" So let me give you a very first world complaint. As a verified user, the right way. As in my company bought it for me years ago and I didn't buy it myself. When I see these blue check, because I see like Cream City Fan 3 buys one, I'm like, you ain't. Because you get excited when you see a blue check like in your mentions. You're like, I'm like, oh, it's just fucking Dale.
Yeah, I think that's going to be like a new thing of like, I'm trying to compare it. Like when I was in like middle school / early high school, do you remember like Jinko jeans?
Yeah.
So every kid wanted Jinko jeans, but then like Levi's came out with something called Lee pipes, and they were like wannabe Jinko jeans. So like you would get made fun of if you had Lee pipes. So I think having a blue check mark on Twitter is going to go from like something that used to be kind of cool to like now you're going to get made fun of for having it because people know like you're that insecure that you had to pay for your check mark.
Yeah.
Yes. Present company excluded, of course.
I didn't pay for mine.
Oh, not yet, right?
If it got taken away, we might have to have that conversation.
Is it all a money thing? Like, what is the threshold for getting verified, actually? Because it's not a follower thing. There's people who have like, but work in like local TV who have like almost no followers.
Yeah, no, the way I got it was the lady that was doing like social media for Entercom 5 years ago made sure everyone that worked for the company got one.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
And it's possible they paid. I don't know.
Can I mention the
Philly? Because I woke up one day and I saw Radio Joe had one, and I was like, "What the shit is
that?"
That
was that. Yeah.
Oh, did he start?
Because I didn't know that I had one yet.
Oh, gotcha.
And I saw him first, and I go, like, my world crumbled upon me.
You took that personally.
All right, Jake, I'm gonna move on, but unless you got anything else.
Well, I just wanted to say a little perspective on that whole Philadelphia thing. So I used to work in the visiting clubhouse at Miller Park. And it's always Miller Park, by the way. It'll never be anything else. But
did you work with the guy whose hair's always wet?
Phil.
Yeah,
he just looks like he's perpetually in a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah, always pissed off about something for no reason.
Yeah.
But yes, that was my boss. But we were taught in the clubhouse that like if you came across a player, they are the boss. If there's ever anything that could be misconstrued as conflict, the player wins. You don't mess with them. If there's anything that prevents you from doing your job, it's like an absolute must. You go to your manager and they handle it. So those morons that were, fucking around with the ladder, that just tells me that they were either put up to that or that Philly just runs a trash organization from top to bottom, because that's insanely disrespectful to do.
I kind of think it was two bros trying to impress Montrezl Harrell.
That could be, or like I can definitely see Montrezl Harrell, because this is the only way he's going to be relevant, like trying to make this a thing. So going up to them being like, hey man, don't let him do this shit on our court or something along those lines, because it's like I said, just supremely disrespectful. And if that's someone like an MJ, a Kobe, a Shaq, or like a LeBron, that doesn't happen. And I don't understand. I was glad that on the broadcast tonight, Marcus and Lisa started to like kind of talk about like, why does Giannis get disrespected all the time?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Haters gonna hate, man.
Jake, love you, buddy.
I love you more.
See ya. Kisses. Grant, what was your take on Ladder Gator? Did you not get to it? Because you work in lacrosse and the Vikings lost 40-3. I'm sure you shit on them all day.
I did. It was really fun. I did. I compared the fraud allegations to like witch allegations or like McCarthyism with communism. Like once you're accused of being a fraud as an NFL team, like you're boned. It doesn't matter what you say. Like the Vikings are boned now. And that was just really fun. So yeah, I talked about that, but I mean, a lot of what Jake said, like I saw the video. I'm like, man, that sucks that Giannis did that. It's not the end of the world, but it's, it sucks. He was frustrated. And then I saw all the details. I was like, it sounds like Giannis was just trying to quietly get up some free throws and everyone was effing with him.
Yeah. And then he went back and got his own ball.
He said, fine, I'll get my own ball. No big deal. Like it didn't even seem like he was confrontational about it. And it sucks that it was Harrell and the whole Embiid, like, a lot of people hate Embiid, like your former co-host Chuck Freeman, most of all, like will just tweet random shit at Embiid seemingly.
I fucking love him for that.
I do too. It's really funny. I work with a guy who's a big Philly sports fan and he's like, what is this guy's deal? And I'm like, that's just Chuck. I don't even know.
Chuck will go weeks at a time without like tweeting anything relevant. Yeah. And then he'll tweet a picture of a Taco Bell taco with no lettuce and then at Joel Embiid and call him a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah. And there's always an extra space or like a misplaced letter or something in the tweet. It's just great. But yeah, a lot of what Jake said, I said on my show today.
I'm going to go quad box here. Tony in Texas.
Hey, Bart. What's up, Grant?
Hey, Tony.
And him, Shay.
Him.
That's me.
Why aren't you down at the Fiserv?
You really wanted me to go down tonight, didn't you?
It's been like 5 days without a Tim Shea embarrassment, and that's too many.
I'm sorry.
Hey, change the sign.
Tim brought his A game this morning, though.
Yeah, I was in Tony's space today.
Oh, yeah?
And he's like, on the podcast that we did for yesterday, you and I talked about Suter.
Yes, we did.
Tony said, Tim was actually good today.
He was.
Look at that.
Tony, did I not say the same thing in our group chat? I said, excellent, Tim. It was great.
Tim, the preparation was outstanding.
Yeah.
The jokes were on the spot.
And when I did that, I text Tim. I said, Tim, I need you right now. And no prep. We just did it. We banged it out.
King.
It was tremendous.
Well, I'll make sure to fail every other time now from now on. So.
What do you have tonight, Tim? What'd you think about the game?
Oh, great game. Bucks won.
Tim didn't see it.
Yes, I did.
Tim, are you concerned about Giannis and the free throws?
No.
Did you see when Brook Lopez snapped his knee tonight?
Here we go. He snapped his knee again.
Oh, Tony, I'm glad you're in here because you were hyping up Brook Lopez a bunch today, and I'm glad that you did that. Were you the one I saw that tweeted he should be an all-star?
I think he should. Then he disappointed me afterwards, but yeah, I think he should.
Well, you did good. Why did he cool down a little bit?
Well, he cooled down, and it's a regular season game in November on a Monday against the Blazers.
Tony, what are you working on? Is that a Packers playbook?
Oh no, I just write down notes. I got my notebook mic material. I just write down stuff.
Oh, your notebook mic in it?
I just write down stuff. I watch the game. Some notes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine.
You don't. Sometimes just writing stuff down to write stuff down. Just take notes, bullet points. It doesn't even have to.
Oh,
be
I did
full.
take a note. I did take a note because I wanted to make sure when we talked about Brook Lopez, I mentioned this. Have you guys heard about this?
Here we go.
No, this is real.
Okay.
It's a real compliment. Milwaukee Bucks center Brook Lopez is providing nearly $100,000 in donated books to 5 Milwaukee public schools and the Next Door Foundation. Lopez is hosting what he's calling Brook Fairs. How about that?
Do kids even read books anymore?
The fuck if they don't. My kid last night and I were reading Shea Bob, an alligator that puts a little restaurant on his mouth and has like birds because he wants to eat the birds, but then he becomes friends with the birds.
Wow.
Funniest damn thing I've ever read.
Wow. Hey,
Shea Bob, available at your local library.
you know how to write in cursive, Grant?
Yeah, I went to Catholic school.
Oh,
Wheeler. Oh yeah.
Nuns are strict about that. I agree.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, Tony could be Grant's dad.
You're right.
Yeah.
I could be.
Tony, did you ever flirt around in lacrosse in the late 90s?
Oh, yeah. I had some. Yeah, I was a little bit too young. I was probably like 15 or 16. Yeah. Had some baseball tournaments out there.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Beautiful country.
Mustache like Grant.
yeah, some call God's country.
I was at a wine bar in Brookfield this last weekend. If we're talking about cross-state adventures,
Where?
it was by the Sheraton and the big Brookfield Square. It was the something Hawk.
Cooper Hawks.
That's the one. Yeah.
Tim knows all the hot spots where to go. This guy is out all
Well,
night.
that's not really a hot spot, but sure.
Well, who goes
It was-
there?
It was
I've
the
heard
place
of it.
next to the movie theater, and we met some friends. We just wanted to go sit down for a while.
Did you see a movie?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
The Menu.
Oh, okay.
It was good. It was good. It was only like an hour 40 minutes. It was great. It wasn't even that long. I don't like.
Should I 5-box this bad boy?
Who you got?
You got
All right, so I'm Bart Winkler. We got Grant Bills of the Wisco Sports Show. We got Tim Shea of the same unemployment website that I frequented yesterday. We've got Tony in Texas of the U12 Austin Hoopers or whatever the fuck. And we've got Cone Roller.
yes. Starting 5 here.
Yeah.
I'll take this 5 against any 5 in the market.
This is
Cone, you got to put a bigger hole on your mouth.
Hey, Cone, do the condoms fit better than that bag?
Yeah, same size
Jesus.
though.
All right, Cone tonight, normally in a Trader Joe's, is now in a Metro Market bag.
Bart, I'm back in the Dairyland. I got to rep my brand.
Do you want to 6-box it?
Sure, let's get crazy.
Yes.
Tony, it's your arch enemy.
Who's coming off the bench?
Oh
boy.
Oh no.
Matt in the fall.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
We got a 6-box.
This is great. I'm in a good mood. I'm ready to party.
This is gonna be really good on YouTube, and this will be the part where a friend I haven't talked to in 4 weeks texts me and goes, "Hey, love the pod, but too many voices." And I'll be like, "Fuck you! Stay in your administrative job. I know what I'm doing."
It's like the Brady Bunch intro.
It is.
Yeah, Cone's clearly Alice.
I
That
never
dumb
watched that show.
box head.
You guys are a bunch of boomers if you watch that show.
Cone, you got to speak up through the bag.
Yeah.
You guys are a bunch of boomers watching that show.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Q.
Oh,
Okay.
I just
What is going on?
I came here to show off the mustache and get you to 7 boxes, really.
7 box.
Yeah.
We've got Bart Winkler, Grant Bills, Tony in Texas, Him Shea, Q, Matt in the Falls, and Cone Roller.
all
The
on video.
content on YouTube is skyrocketing. Skyrocketing is the phrase.
Nice.
The content on the podcast is not skyrocketing. It is going
This is
down.
just going to make people want to watch the YouTube, though.
which I'm so close to getting enough subscribers and watch hours to finally make money on that website. So please subscribe.
Wow. God, Q's got an awesome mustache.
Q, you got
Yeah.
anything for me?
Pat Connaughton's back. That's good.
Yeah, Pat Connaughton. What do you do tonight?
He made a
16 and
three-pointer.
7. George Kittle just scored.
Uh-oh.
No.
I'm playing him in against him in fantasy.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
on the
Niners are
team,
boat
shoot.
racing the Cardinals. Why does
Um,
Kyler Murray hurt all of a sudden? Is that fake?
He's got a bad hammy, right?
I think he's got a bad hammy.
He always gets hurt.
And then Justin Fields might be out for the year.
Zach Wilson might be out too from being a bitch.
Oh,
Bart, as the Phoenix correspondent on the show, Kyler Murray.
Speak up, Cone.
As the Phoenix correspondent on the show, Kyler Murray was out dancing at the bars all weekend and pulled his hamstring.
Oh, geez.
Couldn't make the trip to Mexico.
I'm Bart Winkler. We got Grant Bills. We got Tony in Texas. We got Tim Shea. We got Q. We got Matt in the Falls. We got Cone Roller in a bag. We got Captain Jake. 8 box. 8 box on YouTube.
Octobox.
Octobox.
We got the
baby.
Octobox. Scott Hansen. I won't say anything bad about him because he rules, and Andrew Siciliano is actually
Hey, Scott
terrible.
Hey, I know you joke that I've met everyone, but Scott Hansen met him at an after party, draft party. Good guy. Nice guy.
I call shenanigans. We're going on to a 7 box with that
That's
kind of
bad.
garbage.
I'm not bullshit.
Since we're all
Jake, what's
can I
up?
ask a
I'm going to
question?
start to trim the boxes now a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, I just had to get in to be part of this big box. So
Before he leaves, can I ask a question since we're all here?
Yeah.
Is it cone roller or corn roller?
It's up to you.
He don't know.
It changes by the season.
Yeah. Changes by the season.
Wait till
Seasonal.
Christmas, I'll have something new.
I like that the mustaches are in a straight line on this Octobox.
Why
Well,
would I
yeah.
ever look at this? It's Grant, Tony, Tim, Jake, Hugh, Matt, and Cone. Why would I ever go back to terrestrial radio? Someone please hire me, by the way. When I can get an 8 box viewed on YouTube by 42 people at one time. Why would I ever go
Let's-
back?
get all the listeners in here. What's our max on your StreamYard account?
We're gonna end up having more people in the box than are watching this. What a life.
Boy.
I want Al on the north side in here.
Oh God, he don't know.
Where's
how to
Ram?
Where?
Ram? Where's Ram?
Oh, Ram was talking to us today on Twitter.
Was he? Is he afraid to show his face on the pod?
No, he didn't know that we were doing a pod.
Oh my God.
Was that the deal, Tony?
yeah, but he got this link, so he must be ducking you, Bart.
All right.
You're
He'll
worried.
wait till Middleton gets back, right?
What about my Warriors, Tony?
What are they by 50 today without Steph?
Yeah, DiVincenzo is going to be out of the league in 2 months.
Can't stay healthy.
I
He'll be
love your
back. Fuck then.
stands
Guaranteed.
comment, Bart. Your Alex Caruso stands comment because there were so many Dante stands out there before, and Dante's just—I don't know if the guy will be in the league in a year. He's so bad.
All right, I got to trim some of the fat here. Who's leaving?
I have
I'll,
a message.
I'll take off.
I
All
can
right,
go
Tony,
too.
love you. Grant? You out, Grant?
All right, I'll stay 5 more minutes.
Stay 5 more minutes.
I'll stay 5 more.
Q, I can only have room for 1 mustache.
All right. See ya at Nomad.
You coming tomorrow?
I'll probably go Friday. Where are you going?
Okay, Friday I'm at Highbury.
All right. I might.
It's going to be packed.
We'll see.
All right, let's meet up.
Bucks and 6.
See you, Q. Bucks and 6. Matt, give me something good.
Did you get any more packages today?
You did not send me that shit, did you?
I'm just curious because you got one the other day, and now I remember these things, and it's like, oh well.
I got a ring light, and I don't know who sent it to me.
What else? Did you get anything else?
I got a package today. It was a present I bought for my wife.
Are you sure?
Was it
I
boots?
mean, I can go check. Why is Santa Claus outside? What is going on here?
Did you open the box?
No.
Not
Is it
gonna lie,
addressed
this
to
is
you?
this is getting a little
Yeah.
creepy.
Why don't you open it?
This is getting a
Live
little
on air.
creepy.
Matt, I think this is where I leave you for the night. Bye, buddy.
Oh, you're lost, Bart.
Hey, we're gonna hear from Matt later. Later in the show, I played your voicemail.
Oh, good. My wife was right alongside cheering me on. It was great.
All right, so more Matt to come.
Who wouldn't want that?
See you, pal. Okay.
Did he send you mail? I went to get a drink.
Bart,
What
I
don't
would
know
not
what the
open
fuck's
that
going on with
package.
Matt.
Do not
What, Colin?
open that package.
I'm moving.
Did he
If there's
find
a
out?
remote possibility Matt in the Falls is sending me shit, I am moving.
How did he find out your address?
No, he can't. There's probably a mole. And only one of you have been to my house.
It's not me. I don't
Fucking
even.
him, Shay.
I don't even know your address.
Or Cone. There has been someone rifling through my cars a few times this year. That could have been Cone.
I could see him sneaking around in his paper bag.
I look like
Oh.
I look like one of Tim Shea's ladies.
Wow.
Tim, are you with that Lois woman? What's the
No,
story?
I'm not. There's no story to it.
Okay.
She's just a person in a space that I
Okay.
join every once.
Tim, are we going to that bar to do the game or what?
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'll talk to her. Maybe it would have to be next week. This week is a 7:00 game.
Should I take the bag off?
Yes.
Teddy wants to know how much Metro Market is paying for the placement. So that's true. If you're, I'm just gonna invoice Metro Market tomorrow. Speaking of things I talk to for no charge, happyplacehemp.com. Happyplacehemp.com. Let me tell you, did you see that name suggestion? We got to go Happy Place Hemp FC for the soccer team. Somebody suggested that. I had it on the YouTube comment earlier. I know you're all frequenters of happyplacehemp.com, and you can go there and get 25% off with the promo code BART. Tim, did you go in there yet like you promised?
Tomorrow.
You're going in tomorrow,
Yep.
which is today, which is also
today.
tomorrow, based
Yep.
on when you're watching this, which could be yesterday. Who knows when people listen to this? I had a guy at Highbury today, loves the podcast every day. I mean, I was super inflated. I was like, this is great. You saw the pod. Then the next guy I meet goes, hey, Bart, what you been up to since August? Son of a bitch. I got a podcast, and we got to get it out there. Not for me, but so more people can understand the great, delicious gummies and other products they have for you at Happy Place Hemp. I'm going to pop one of the CBD, CBN ones tonight as I did last night and go to bed real good.
I'm going to join you in
Yeah.
popping one of those gummies, not in
bed.
No.
You going Delta 8, Delta 9,
No,
THCO?
I'm going the nighttime ones, the CB. What you're taking, the purple ones. They're purple.
Yeah, the purple ones.
They're very delicious.
Matt is back. Matt in the Falls is back. Why?
I never exited.
Oh, I thought I got rid of you.
You did, and then we've been texting ever since.
Yeah, I want to keep that private. Can I be coy about that?
Coy Bart will always be Coy Bart, but just read the text.
Okay, see you, bud. Wait. Is
I'm
this
gonna
working
leave.
here?
I'm gonna leave this time.
You want me to open the box?
Yeah, open the box.
You really sent me a ring light.
It's not a dead body.
It's upstairs.
We're doing absolutely nothing. You think? Oh boy, I better get back.
Someone
to
needs to be here to host this.
You go up and Grant can host it.
Would you give me 60 seconds?
Yeah. I'm trying to make some content here, Bart.
Happyplacehemp.com, promo code BART.
I would not do anything weird.
Grant, could you host my show for a minute?
Yeah. Let me think of a.
Just talk about. Ask if Brook Lopez should be an all-star.
Oh, I'll do you one better. If the season ended today, let's start with Tim Shea. Would Brook Lopez be your defensive player of the year?
Ooh, great question, Grant. I'd say yeah.
I actually don't really know how to judge that. Maybe the all-star topic is better. That's easier.
Yeah.
He's leading the NBA in blocks by a comfortable margin.
Mm-hmm.
I think he also leads in shots contested.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just about blocks. What about the contests that are so good the shot never goes up? That's as important as a block.
He's everywhere.
Great point, Matt.
He's omnipresent on defense.
That's a great word. What do you think, Corn?
How are my audio levels? Can you guys hear me well?
Now
That's a little better. Yeah.
I like Brook. I was a little skeptical, I guess, when they first signed him to that extension. Just thought it was a lot of money to tie up in kind of a older, bigger body. But he's performed to all levels. You'd hope. Just an absolute freak on the defensive, side of the ball.
Well, he didn't play last year. He got to rest all of last year. It's like Horford 2 years ago in Oklahoma City. No wonder Horford looked so good for Boston last year.
Wait, for Oklahoma City?
Exactly. No, he did not. Exactly.
Selfie ring light box.
No, not that. The box you got today, Bart.
I didn't get another box today.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
And somebody stole it off your porch.
So now that you think there's a box on my porch right now?
Have you been out there?
Jesus.
Bart, I need another topic if you're leaving.
Just go
Okay,
fast.
one more. Who would you trust more, Bud with the Packers or LaFleur with the Bucks?
Ooh. LaFleur with the Bucks.
No, Bud with the Packers.
Okay, so like LaFleur, obviously football and Bud, but like their personality.
Bart, you could be halfway back by now.
Okay.
I'm going Bud with the Packers.
No, LaFleur with the Bucks.
Bud's a proven championship coach. LaFleur could never hold a jock in an NBA locker room.
Oh my God. LaFleur loses 6 games in a row, and we want him gone now.
Aaron
Listen to
Rodgers.
what you just said, Tim.
This is a lot.
Tim, Aaron Rodgers loses 6 games in a row, and you're calling for Jordan Love.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the difference?
Sorry.
Exactly. Typical Tim Shea backs down from when he gets challenged.
Oh my God. I'm not backing down.
Mainstream media at work.
What did you say?
Mainstream media back down from a debate.
I'm not backing down. But he's the last person I'd back down to as well.
I'd take counsel on any other team before I even consider.
No, come on, Graham.
Come on.
Seriously?
Yes.
Counsel?
Why? What's with the hate for counsel these days?
He manages for the game tomorrow constantly.
Well, it's a long season. I should hope somebody's got to be worried about tomorrow.
No, win the game today. Worry about tomorrow.
Win the game.
All right, I got a box here.
Yeah, exactly, Tim.
I can respect that
Open
too.
it.
So there was a box.
It might be anthrax, Bart.
Are there any bills that Bart has to pay, Matt? Are you keeping track of anything else that Bart needs to be on top of?
It's a little device, and it says
Here
3. Now it says 259. Now it says 258. Now it.
It's good.
There's nothing else out there, you weirdo.
Oh.
Stop sending me shit.
Like, the backstory makes me less of a weirdo, but you want to keep it private because it makes it, then everyone knows how easy it is to find your address, basically.
Well, now you've ruined it.
I mean, it's 2022. The internet's out there. So basically, I have to defend myself because I'm being.
No, I'm not. I just that doesn't because you don't have to send me things. What are you sending me?
Well, you said that you had things on your Christmas list, and they would have helped the show. And then I went back and I was like, I've been listening to Bart 5 days a week almost since like 2014. I did a little quick math, and that was all those hours divided by 0. So you have provided me with hundreds, if not thousands of hours of free entertainment. And you said, you know what? I want a ring light. And I said, hey, I'm going to buy Bart a fucking ring light because he has given me countless hours of pure joy and laughter. And this is what I get. I get called a weirdo. And, now I'm going to make you feel bad. And somebody stole a green screen off your porch.
You got me a green screen?
Yeah, because you said you wanted a ring light. You're like, oh, I got a ring light on my Christmas list. And then I bought you the ring light, and you're like, somebody sent me the ring light, but I don't even want it. I wanted a green screen. So I was like, oh my God, now I have to buy him a fucking green screen because he doesn't want the ring light, even though he said he did. Like, how hard is this guy to please? I just wanted to make your Christmas happy, Bart. That's
Hey,
all.
Matt, I want a blowjob. Can you give me one of those?
Walker's Point shouldn't be too far from you. There are some lovely establishments there.
Oh, Matt, I sincerely appreciate it. You didn't.
Now
have
I got to find out where the fuck your green screen is.
It's probably here. Maybe it's in the back.
Did your wife grab it thinking that your dumb relatives sent it to you again on accident? Because the other day, you were like, "Oh, I never send myself stuff." It was probably one of my wife's dumb relatives. So maybe she.
Where did you buy it from?
Amazon.
Oh my God.
I found your address and I bought you 2 things that you said you wanted on Amazon as a Christmas gift. Are you leaving again?
He just gets up and leaves.
We could be looking at like a tropical island instead of that brick wall right now. But no.
I just think Council could carry an NBA locker room personally.
I don't know. No, he can barely hold a clubhouse.
There it is.
Look at that.
There's the green screen. Merry Christmas.
I bought
Bart.
my wife something that was going to be this size.
And you grabbed it and didn't even notice it was the green screen?
Yeah.
Well,
Where'd you get your wife? Unless she listens to this.
What'd I get my wife?
Yeah.
Oh, blue screen.
all right, Bart. So that's it from me. I think that's enough visits from St. Nick this year, unless you're really
Brandon says Matt in the fall, or Brandon says we all need friends like Matt. Cool shit. Q says I had an ex-girlfriend that did this. It doesn't come from a safe place. Which one are you?
I just explained the entire story about how I spent.
I know. I really
70
appreciate that. You're too nice.
I know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'm really gonna leave now. Enjoy those. I want to see those in action soon.
I'll set him up. I'll set him up tomorrow.
Great. And thanks for playing my voicemail. It came from the heart.
Yeah, more Matt the Falls to come. And
I earned it. I just earned it.
Matt the Falls. What else do you want? I'll give you anything now.
I just want to keep going and keep enjoying this podcast, Bart.
Thanks, Matt.
Yep. See you later.
See you, buddy. Touching.
He had a good point.
Yeah, but
That was
my
very
whole
nice of him.
what's that, Cone?
That was
What?
very nice of him.
That was nice of him, but now I feel bad.
I just can't believe Cohen said, I want to blow a check. After that heartfelt explanation of why he got you a gift. That was funny shit.
Well, I'm gonna wrap this up, I think.
Cone, take the bag off. He won't.
Oh, we lost Cone.
Nice.
He was taking it off.
Nice.
Thanks, Cone.
All right.
Red Baron says people do this on Twitch all the time. 8-box?
I've
Buy
never seen
gifts
it.
for each other?
I've never seen it.
How do I feel about this? I mean, obviously I'm grateful, but also now I feel like I'm in his debt a little bit.
Just create good content with it. That seems to be all he wants.
Yep.
For people that are like talk Bucks, anything else you want to say? The main takeaway is Giannis still struggle with free throws. They beat a team without Dame. They keep stacking up wins. Brook Lopez should be an all-star, maybe more.
We were talking defensive player of the year when you were gone.
Yeah. I think those are the takeaways from the game tonight.
Bobby got off to a slow start this year in the last couple games.
And Pat's back. Pat's back.
Pat is back.
Which means Beauchamp was down to 5 minutes a time.
That'll happen.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, we got flashes of him. I mean, I'd like to see him keep playing. He's a rookie. Let's develop these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So ultimately, but now they're kind of giving Juarez some more time, so I'm good with that. I mean, there's only so many bodies to go around. Does Grayson need to play 32 minutes? I guess if you're showcasing him, which you shouldn't be.
No.
Bobby looks better. Last couple games, a lot better. He got off to a slow start. Giannis found his mid-range tonight too in the second half. I know if you weren't like dialed in, I was dialed in because the football game was boring me. But if, dude, no part of Giannis's game other than his layups have really been working. He hasn't found any part of it. So if he does that, that's a great sign.
Thank you both for being here.
God bless you.
Don't leave yet.
Okay.
But I am going to wrap it up on the live version. For those of you listening in the podcast, you will now be transported back in time to after the USA tied Wales. Did you have a take on that, Grant? Or a question?
Oh, I was just floored because, like, I don't really know anything about soccer. I was having Korn and LaCroix Butler explain some of the game to me. And I just thought, like, reading the takes after the game was funny because most of the takes I saw were Berhalter doesn't make adjustments and they took their foot off the gas in the second half. And I'm like, oh, so the same as every other sport when our team loses. Like, we also say those things. So I've found that.
That's true. That's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's convenient. So it's the same as every other sport. So, yeah.
And there's a guy, Reyna, who's really good. They didn't sub him in. And then there's questions if he's hurt. And
the Tony Snell of this United States team, some are saying, just didn't get a chance.
Some are saying he should have played. So more of the breakdown on that coming up. Thanks for everybody for watching Bart's unboxing video, my very first one.
An 8-box unboxing.
The 8-box quad unbox. All right. If you're on, and if you're like thirsty for more Bart content, that little 6-minute piece you're about to hear on the podcast is also on YouTube. So really just hitting you from all angles. It's the Bart Winkler Show, wherever you get your podcasts.